Hello, hello, hello. Did I just mute myself? No, we're good. Hi, everybody. There we go. There we go. Am I blurry? Do I look blurry to you guys? Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna make myself real big real quick. Hold on. Oh, wow. That's a little blurry. There we go. That's better. Okay. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy almost Turkey Day. Turn that music down because it's going to blow my eardrums out. All right, let's see. I think we're good there. Hi. What's up? How we doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Am I live everywhere? Let's see. YouTube is up. Twitch is up, I think. Let me see. Let me validate. Got to make sure. Yep, Twitch is up. All right. Well, hi, everybody. Hope you all are having a wonderful week so far. I am just chilling. Gonna work on this model for a bit. And yeah, so if you guys have questions, anything like that, feel free to ask. If not, just come chill, hang out, talk about stuff. Don't really have much of an agenda for discussing things tonight, so I'm just gonna be working away. Let's see, I do want a little bit louder music though, because that's just a tad bit. There we go. All right. So I think I'm gonna work on this today because it's been bugging me the entire time I've been looking at it. Let's see. So yeah, I don't like it. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, that's actually all awful. So I'm going to just isolate these two, and then we're going to work on kind of just fixing this up. I do need to get my PureRef open, though, because I got some stuff I got to do with it. I know this panel, it's not this panel, or is it this one? It might be this one that gets divided. Kind of. Yeah, it does get cut in half, so that's actually... can kind of use that to my advantage a little bit here. So let's do this. So I'm gonna go detach that, edit mesh and separate. Anybody working on anything cool tonight? You guys got any plans for the week before the holiday festivities, if you do celebrate Thanksgiving? I know some people don't, so that's cool too. Why is that the way it is? That's a good question. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit. I am fixing all of one frame, man. Wait, what? Like one frame of animation? Septic Child, what's up? How are you? Oops. What do you mean by that, Blazing Man? What does that mean? You got me a little confused. Alright. Nope. Let's just do this nice and straight, because I don't want to deal with any stupidity here. Alright. Cool, cool. We'll just target weld that panel together. Same thing down here. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I didn't do my... hold on. I got started and I didn't do my thing. Go. Where are you? There you are. Cool. One Punch Man Season 3 is the most articulate PowerPoint presentation. I heard it was terrible. Is it good? I heard it wasn't good. Which is a bummer, because I liked 2 and 3. What's up, TJ Might? How are you? I hate watching it this season. Really? That's a bummer. Alright, let's take a look at how this stuff's all linking up. That's a bummer. I liked the last one. What the fuck happened here? Okay, we're just really. I don't really know what happened there. That's a really disgusting little amalgamation of geometry. So we're gonna just like make that not exist anymore. Snap you. Yeah, I don't know what I did here. This must have been early on, because I don't think I did this recently. Chillin', you good? I'm doing good. I'm just hanging out, trying to get more done on this. I'm gonna try to like get a lot of this thing done this week, since I got some time to just relax. I had to rebuild my NAS today, though, so that ate up a ton of time, which was annoying but necessary, so is whatever, I guess. Alright, so this looks like shit because none of this is actually... I see what I did here. Why did I do that? I don't know. Anybody working on anything cool tonight? That needs to be dragged over here. Nope. Okay, I need to really just spend time, like, doing that. No. No, no. Okay. I despise that. Okay, cool. Alright, so that kind of fixes that. That should be meshing up a little bit better. God, what the f... I don't even know what happened there. But that's okay. It's fixable. Everything's fixable. For the most part. 3D motion tracking for my sins pain? Oh, I've been doing some 3D motion tracking myself these past couple days. I see. Well, I'm going to lurk so a long time to continue with animation for the Agora Challenge. Nice, sounds good. Well, thanks for lurking. Finishing my semester soon. I really want to start a personal project. Nice. You got any ideas of what you're going to do? What you got coming down the pipe? Yeah, in fact, I think I can show you guys my shitty little... So I was doing some experimentation the other day. Where did I put it? I think it's on my desktop. No? Where the hell did I render that to? Oh, I didn't render it. Shit. It's in DaVinci. Let's see if this will work. If this will work, I can show you guys. I'm playing with 3D and 2D tracking as well as like manual tracking because I've been dealing with some weirdness. Yeah, so here's what I was testing. This should have everything in it, I think. DaVinci's gonna seize up. Because I like when I did tracking back in the day, I always used Premiere, or not Premiere, but After Effects. And so this is my first time using Fusion, so trying to like learn the different nodes and everything has been kind of a pain in the ass. But let's see. Oh my god, load. Yeah, so this is, it's not color corrected, but this is kind of what I was working on the other day. So, why is that not playing? Ooh, it's running like crap. Yeah, so basically I'm mapping out the environment now and trying to figure out how to get this thing to stay put, and then once that stays put, I'm gonna replace that with something. But this is my little placeholder right now, so just kind of figuring it out. It's a little bit different in DaVinci, so... Something small, since I always think too big for personal stuff and never finish it. That's fair, I do the same thing. I don't know why I even let myself get roped into this. Always a game for a challenge, but yeah, that's... Tracking sucks, man. I'm actually not a fan of it at all. But it's a good skill to have. Okay, so there's some wonkiness here that I need to get rid of. Actually, wait a minute. This doesn't have... Okay. So we're going to do that. Just going to try to, like, repair these connections here. Because they got botched to all hell. And that's matching. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So let's multi-cut that. Yeah, that got all jacked up, man. I don't really know what all happened there. Oh, shoot. Okay, I see what happened. This was one that I didn't remove the supporting. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Let's see. Do you have any tips for 3D modeling? I just started today, and I followed the most recent donut making tutorial. Okay. So it sounds like you're doing Blender. I will tell you this: do not do the donut tutorial. That is going to overload you with a bunch of information that you don't necessarily need yet. What I would suggest is finding somebody who goes through like a traditional modeling workflow. Tamuzu, you might actually know somebody who's good at doing that on YouTube. I don't really know any Blender artists that do that on YouTube. But anyone who's doing like traditional polygon modeling is going to be a better bet for you, because the issue that I have with the donut thing is that it's cool because it showcases you how to get like to a finished project and everything, but it also overloads you with a shitload of information that you don't really necessarily need when you're just getting started, especially if you're starting 3D modeling. If you want to, you can take a look at some of my tutorials. They're not Blender based, they are Maya based, but they at least help with some of the kind of the general rules with 3D polygon modeling. Assuming that's your goal, unless you're doing like, are you doing like character modeling? Like what kind of modeling are you looking at? Please make a video on principles of animation. I probably won't be doing that, if I'm going to be totally honest, at least not anytime soon, because I am not a subject matter expert in that one. Like, I know how to animate, but I don't necessarily follow the rules very well on that one. So I'm not the best resource for that one. If you want somebody who is a good resource for that one, though, take a look at, what's his name? Sir Wade Neistat? He has some very good videos on animation. I will be doing some animation stuff soon, but it's just, it's a matter of like getting things figured out and scheduled. Did you, Frankenducky, did you get very far with the donut, or were you able to finish it? Like, how did that go for you? What's up, Connor? How you doing? Still working on the Interceptor, if I remember correctly. Yep, I am. I'm tired of modeling it, for sure, but we're getting there. It's really just kind of correcting a lot of mistakes that I made early on. But that's 90% of, like, 3D, I feel, at this point. Oopsie. Okay. So that should be lining up properly now. Yep. Much nicer. Let's fix this guy now. Actually, that's all technically fixed minus this guy. So I'm going to grab this edge. Slide him this way. I think On Mars 3D has some good Blender tutorials. That's true, too. I actually forget that he's doing Blender stuff now. That's a really good option. On Mars is fantastic. Love his stuff. Yeah, that's a really good resource. I forget that he's doing that, because like when I found him, he was like doing nothing but Maya. So that's definitely a good resource to have for people now. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So that was lined up properly. It just wasn't lined up properly. Love that for me. Yeah, I can teach you like the principles of 3D modeling, but as far as like modeling in Blender, I suck at it. So, not the best teacher there. Okay. PZ3 has a lot of good stuff that goes over some modeling fundamentals and applicable techniques. Nice. Super cool. Good stuff. Yeah, there's options. I'm not a Blender person, so I don't really know them. I don't know the options. I do need to continue my Blender series, though. What got merged and shouldn't have been? Oh, man. Did that somehow... Yep, it did. Okay, well. Just do this instead then. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna grab this guy. I'm gonna try this. This is gonna screw something up, but it's fine. It'll help a little bit more along the way. Edit edge flow. I'm not hyper thrilled with that, but that's okay. No. I like the edit edge flow tool, but sometimes it does a little bit more damage than it does good. Okay, let's try this. 3. Let's turn off wireframe because I can... Okay, that's much nicer, much cleaner. Okay, that's looking 10 times better. Oh, let's see. Tried to switch to Blender and got all right at it, but working full-time in Maya just got so much faster. It's frustrating to start learning it. Yeah. I feel that, for sure. I'm doing well. Ended up frustrated over modeling a Halo ODST helmet. Ended up restarting several times and still don't have something that looks right. What are you getting stuck on? Feel that just in reverse. That's true, because you're still learning Maya. Best viewers on stream, boo. Wow. You guys really still do this? Alright. Let's look at all of this now. I want to correct as much of this as possible this stream. Go buy the best viewers. Don't miss out. I know. I know. How did the panels get so bad? The panels got bad because I was not paying attention to what I was doing. And so a lot of it was just getting kind of like mashed around and merged and cut different ways. When I started this project, I tried to just like retain as much as I could of the original blockout, and that was a dumb idea. So. Oh my god. Okay. So, definitely my fault, but it's all right. It's not a massive deal. This is for sure like my first time doing like a smooth panel object like this because I've never really done like a car or anything. So it's been an interesting adventure to learn. The visor is what's tripping me up. It's not round, but it's not flat either. Can't seem to get the curvature right. Yeah, it's kind of, it's almost hexagonal, actually. You know what you could do? If you can get a hold of it, find a 3D print file and take a look at the shaping and like how they did the shaping there. That's a really good way to kind of get like 3D shaping that you can like reference at least without having to completely like start from scratch. Because some of those guys build them to like spec. I think fixing meshed up geometry is the best way to learn modeling. If you get it right the first try, you don't learn as much. Exactly. No, for sure. And that's why I, like, as much as I hate doing this, I'm just running through it because, like, my regular stuff I'm fine with. But these, like, curved, stupid panel things, man, like, oh, I'm so done with them. I am so done with them. But I don't know if I ever actually did these, so I'm not gonna like completely discredit myself here. I know I spent a lot of time on the back. Alright, so we have... Alright, so that needs to move backwards a bit. Yeah, I can totally agree with that. Like, I have learned most of my topology stuff from either like people like Andrew Hodgson or even on Mars. Like I learned a lot from him too early on, and then just kind of like fiddling with things. But I usually wait until I have like a problem and then I start looking up like how other people solve those issues, because I find that helps me the most. I'm gonna turn, where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off. The glare from the yellow is like blinding me. Okay, I see what happened here. Yeah, these got all jacked up. Okay. So I can fix that one pretty easily. I could just do that. And then that kind of solves that problem. What? That's not even remotely close to where it was supposed to be. Do you surface slide or edge slide more? I do edge slide more. Surface slide, I don't know. It tends to like, it does work, but like, the result is not the best every single time. Like stuff like this I'll use it for, but like, yeah, I don't use it a ton unless I really need to. But parts like this, right, like edge slide kind of helps with, or like surface slide kind of helps with that, but edge slide's usually the one that I use. And it's still not perfect. Neither of them are like stupendous tools, if I'm being honest. Okay. Alright, so that matches all that. That should be pretty solid. All of this is decent, I think. Let's see. Let's find out. Minus the fact that those are not supported right now. Let's see. Yeah. It's getting better, at least. Cool. I use that slide all the time, mostly since it's hotkey control shift. It's what? Every time I looked for if there was a hotkey for that, I didn't know there was. Son of a bitch, are you serious? Hold on. It is. Is it? Yeah, it is. What the f... You should hang out more. I'm learning a lot from you. sometimes, man, I'm like, I'll search through Reddit for like weeks on end looking for like one specific thing, and like I won't find jack shit on it. That's too funny. I know. I'm so bad at hotkeys, dude. It's like my little brain doesn't want to process them. Because, like, the sad thing is like by the end of the stream, I will probably forget that. Yep, that looks like trash. No, not radial. Uniform. Okay. That's better. Okay. Mine has the most bizarre ones, it seems to me anyway. It does. I've been tempted to buy one of those stupid mats. I think it's just because it's like an amalgamation of like years of just like built up stuff. Force myself to use the expert modeling workspace and learn a lot of the hotkeys, but I find it faster to still keep up with the more general. That's fair. I've never even tried that, to be honest. I always used to wonder, like, who does that? I still haven't found somebody who, like, does that on the regular. I'm sure there is people, but, like, where? Okay. Yeah, he's just got trashed, man. Like, I don't think that even... So. Oh, gotta fix that. Yeah, I can fix that. Let's see. We use the shift menu for a lot of the normal stuff, but some tools I prefer to go from the shelf. Yeah, I'm like always using the shelf. I should definitely get better at not using the shelf, but at the same time, I'm like, when... I don't know, like, it almost feels like a sacrifice in, like, time. Because you're, like, forcing yourself to basically, like, relearn the way that you learned, or the way that you did stuff. And so, it's just kind of, like, finding a balancing act between that. So, I don't know. Okay. How you looking? Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Cool. So the only issue here is that that's not getting supported now. Which is totally fine. We can fix that. This though... Wait a minute. Where do you go? Why are you there? You haven't been adjusted, so let's fix that. These haven't been done yet. No, they were. Interesting. Okay. Damn, dude, this got butchered. What the f... Okay, let's just do this. Let's do this. I'm not gonna mess with that. Sometimes it's better just to like re-extrude. And hopefully this is one of those cases. Oh, let's see. I think just learning one thing every so often is the best way, and you slowly get better. Yeah, no, I mean that's totally true. I think that's like kind of the fundamental way that like I learn. Is like if I can find a way to repeat the action, then like it'll stick. So like especially with like the rigging the tank treads, right? Like when I was going through that whole process, I have memorized how to link everything up now at this point because I had to do it so many freaking times. And like it's just that repetition. Like repetition's key to just remembering any of this stuff. Alright, so that's fine. Holy hell. Oh, I accidentally... Oh, shoot. Okay. Believe that's where that goes. Okay. Let's just kind of smooth that out a little bit. Okay. A little bit of a bump there, but I'll come back through and fix that later. Although I can fix that part now, right now. It's just kind of like clean that up a little bit. Do you work more in video games or movies? So I do VFX type stuff. I don't work currently in the industry just because I have a job that's not in constant like danger of being destroyed. So I don't work in the industry yet, but eventually I will. Just haven't found the right time to jump in. But most of my workflow is geared towards like VFX stuff. I never really found like games super alluring. It's kind of one of those situations where it's like I'd rather play the game instead of making it. And I know that's different for a lot of people, but that's how I am. Alright, how are we doing? That's much better. Still a little bit of a kind of distortion going on there, but honestly, let's see. Let's clean this up a little bit. Control delete. This is one of the better ways to do this, so. Okay. We'll hopefully kind of just clear that up. It does. Cool. Much better. Okay, let's finish this one up and we'll keep going. What about yourself, Septic Child? Do you work in the industry currently? I know you said you work in 3D, so not sure if you like what it is you do yet. Okay. So that links right there, which is cool. This one, wait a minute. This is actually, oh shoot, this one never got done. Okay. So let's do this one properly. Work at a small movie studio. I currently also teach a class at uni. Nice, that's cool. Super cool. I ran my own independent studio for a while. And then I ended up closing it because it just wasn't really what I wanted to do. That and finding creative partners out here is kind of impossible. Show isolate you selected. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and shore this guy up a bit. Do you do like hard surface stuff? Like, what do you do at the studio? Okay. So that's. Oh right. Okay. So this is where. So this needs to be actually halved, or it is halved. Cool. Oh, where did my music go? Oh, that's weird. Oh, let's see. We'll just do white bat. That's fine. What is going on here? Give me 1 second. Okay. That's weird. My OBS is gone? What the f... Okay. That sucks. Shoot, man. Where did my OBS go? This new... Oh, this is that new Windows 11 thing. Oh my god. Shoot, how can I get my OBS back? Because I can't see my chat anymore. Bear with me, guys. I'm like this close to just going back to Windows 10 at this point. Crap. I can't click on anything. Is it the monitor, maybe? Nope. It is definitely the PC. We do primarily movies for young audiences that work in environments. We do everything from Maya except for character team that uses ZBrush. Okay, cool. Nice. Super cool. I am in the process of learning ZBrush and it's going slow. Slow. Crap. Is it busted on my machine? No, on my machine it's fine. It's just this PC. Shit. Okay. How do I get my OBS back? Dude. Control-Delete? Nope, not that one. Do I have Rust Desk on this? Fuck, I can't check that. How do I get my OBS back? Crap. Okay, well, chat. I've got that chat, but I don't have my OBS chat. Can I just like bring it forward? If I double click OBS. No, don't launch it. Open file location, show more options. That's not going to help me at all. Can I get Task Manager open? No. Crap. That is the worst bug, man. Shit. I don't want to reboot. That's frustrating. It has truly never been a worse time to be a Windows user than these past, like, 6 months. They have, like, ruined this operating system. Well, crap. I can't see my Instagram chat. Which means I can't raid, I can't do anything. The only thing I can do is power the machine off myself. Alright. I'm going to power this machine off real quick. I'll be right back. So just stick around on whatever platform you're on. I'll be right back.